Hey man, I'm Jusko from ProudMoney.com. In this video, we are going to quickly answer the question, do Chase business credit cards count towards 524? And this question is especially apropos as I make this video because Chase has just announced a hot new bonus on the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited credit card where you could get a $900 bonus, or technically $90,000 ultimate rewards points if you spend $6,000 with the card in the first 3 months of having it. So if you see that bonus and you think maybe I want to get that card as a small business owner, you might be thinking about that 524 rule. So I'm going to answer that question quickly and then we'll go back and talk about the 524 rule briefly if you don't already know what it is. So the answer is this: if you apply for a Chase business credit card and you are already at 524, you are going to be rejected. Are there exceptions? Sure. Every once in a while you hear about somebody that got approved for a Chase business card and they were at 524 or beyond. But in almost all cases, when we see data points on the internet of people that have tried it, they get rejected if they are already at 524. Now, sometimes there's confusion about this because there's sort of an other side to the coin, and that is if you apply for a Chase business credit card when you are under 524 and say you are approved for that card, it will not count towards that 524 rule. So if you were 424 before in Chase's eyes and you apply for a Chase business credit card and you get approved, you are still at 424, which means you could apply for a Chase personal card, and if Chase looked at your credit report, they would still consider you to be at 424 and you could still potentially get that personal card. And then one more point to make: if you have gotten a business credit card in the last 24 months, in almost all cases it will not count toward 524 in Chase's eyes. So if you have gotten 5 new credit cards in the last 24 months, but one of them was a business card, Chase will consider you to be at 424 because that is a personal card rule when they are looking at your past credit behavior. So you could still be approved for a Chase Inc. business card if you have gotten 5 cards, but one of them was a business card in the last 24 months. Again, none of this is hard and fast rules. This is sort of the crowdsourced consensus on how the Chase 524 rule works, because Chase does not tell anyone exactly how the 524 rule works, at least not in any written communications. So that answered, let's talk about what 524 is. The Chase 524 rule says that if you have gotten 5 new credit cards in the last 24 months, that's personal credit cards, not business credit cards, Chase is going to automatically reject you when you apply for one of their credit cards. So if you've gotten 5 in the last 24 months, Chase is not going to be your 6th. The Chase 524 rule does not apply to just applications. It has to be approved credit cards. So if you've applied for 7 credit cards over the last 24 months, but you were only approved for 4 of them, you would be at 424 in Chase's eyes. Sometimes we'll hear about exceptions to the 524 rule, and it usually is with a Chase co-brand card like the Amazon card or maybe one of the Southwest cards or other ones where Chase is the issuer for someone else. Sometimes you'll hear people getting approved for one of those cards over 524, and that may be because the credit card partner wants to have more people approved into its particular credit card and they're not necessarily happy with Chase's 524 rule. So sometimes that 524 rule can be loosened. Sometimes it may be on a sort of ongoing basis. Seems more often that it will happen on a sort of short window basis when maybe a co-brand partner wants to get more people into their card. So that is it. If you're already at 524, you are not going to get approved by Chase in almost every case. If you are at 424, that new business card, if you are approved, will not put you at 524. So that is pretty much the rundown on how that works. If you have other questions or comments or you're still not quite clear, let me know in that comment section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching, and as always, please go to ProudMoney.com where we do credit card reviews, we talk personal finance, we talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. If you don't have a comment or question, or you're not going to go to the Proud Money website, you might want to watch next this video.